herstellen, Besatzung auf Kriegsmarschstation, Kriegsmarschzustand herstellen.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Sea Power Naval Warfare in the Missile Age. Naval Combat in the Missile Age. So, these last few times we've checked out this German campaign that somebody made on the workshop, and we're going to continue doing that. And today we're looking at Der längste Tag, the longest day. So it's the 1st of October 1991, 10 AM. The NATO carrier group Nimitz, and after amphibious landing operations in socialist Norway, we're doing a follow-up operation to destroy enemy air defenses as well as artillery positions in the OP Alpha, area of Operation Alpha. This is supposed to make us, give us air superiority and also protect our beachhead. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is a pretty air-heavy mission. We've tried it before and then my internet shut down, so I'm gonna try it again. Now, I don't have a coffee, obviously, because of the time of day, but I do have myself a nice beverage of refreshments right here. Grab yourself some too. And then we're gonna jump into this. I could go in CIC mode, but I feel like that's a little cringe. Especially I've got candles on the table that they're gonna shine in my face anyway. Right, the longest day. We all just read that. Also, yeah, that's important. We're supposed to create air superiority here, but also destroy any enemy naval groups that we find. Excellent, let's do that. So, first things first, are we on AMCON? Yes, we are. Multiple ground and surface contacts detected. Yeah, okay. So, first of all, we need some eyes.
Track 7001 is classified. Hostile radar.
And we've immediately picked out one hostile radar. I think I'm gonna keep just the unit list up here on the outside of the screen, but I'm gonna move the map so you guys can see as well. Okay, actually I could put the map up here. Yeah, why not? Okay. So first of all, we're gonna need some eyes in the sky. We're gonna launch an Echo to Charlie in the recon configuration, which is the only configuration that's available for that plane. And we're gonna have a little look-see. Okay, the radar is all the way over here, and that's a Russian radar, not a Norwegian radar. Interesting. So the Soviet forces are present now, fully present. Very, very nice. So what you are going to do is you're going to fly up to here.
3, 2, 0.
And then you're going to fly over here, and that will be altitude 30,000 feet. And also you're going to turn your radar on all the way over there, and you're going to fly over there, and also that's going to be on that altitude, and then I'm going to give you some more waypoints once you're over there. Very nice. I'm not going to turn on your radar just now because we don't want... If I turn the radar on now, then it just gives away the entire carrier group. Yeah, that ESM emissions... that electronic warfare emission is supposed to be sent out when it's well away of the convoy, or the task force rather. Right, we're also going to need... some F-14s, air-to-air long range, and up a group of 5. Fast Eagle is their call sign, very cool. Fast Eagle is going to do essentially the same thing, fly over there, and then fly towards the coastline, and also go on your favorite cruise altitude. But you're not going to turn on any radars, I want you to stay on MCON. And then the 5th one is probably going to be put into another group. Yes, it is. We're going to move that into the other formation as well. Very nice. And off we go. Mm-hmm. Where's number 5? Still on the runway. Still on hold limits. About to launch any second now. Yeah, there we go. Light ops concluded, which would mean that the Nimitz is probably going to slow down any second now. Yeah, there she goes. Down to 12 knots again. Okay. Now, next thing is we're going to launch some bombers. A7s, strike precision. 5 of them. Launch. Yeah, elevator's moving again. It's a bit sad that we don't get to use all the elevators. Like there's one more elevator and hangar here and as well as here. But these ones don't really work. We only get to use those 2 elevators. They could get planes to the runway even faster. That's Streetcar. Streetcar 1 also. Cool call sign. Gotta love it. And also Streetcar 5 is part of the same group. Streetcar is also already launching.
Roger. Turn 3, 2, 3.
We're gonna set you to loiter speed.
Roger. Loiter.
Just until you're formed up. Number 5 is on the runway. About to launch. Oh, I thought they had an eye painted on there, but no. There's number 4 going up. And number 5. Very nice. Now they should be forming up quicker than Fast Eagle. Fast Eagle is pretty much at altitude, so I'm gonna send you to loiter as well. Just wait until Fast Eagle 5 has caught up with you guys. Don't want you guys to burn fuel like crazy like that. There's Fast Eagle, fighter escort for my recon. Number 4 is about to rendezvous with them, and there's 5 trailing behind. The other ones we can't see because they're too low.
Roger. Loiter. Roger. Go to altitude 3000.
A very powerful carrier group, by the way. We've got Nimitz at the centerpiece.
Contacts detected.
We've got Lütjen, Smulders and Rommel guarding the front. The 3 German destroyers. Lütjen's class, which is basically American Adams class with a few knickknacks added to them to make them according to our specifications. but essentially Adams class destroyers. And then we've got USS Arkansas, which is a Virginia class. Yes, Virginia class missile cruiser. That's our major air defender. No gun on that. Oh yes, it does have a gun right there. Range placement, 2 of them actually. USNS Flint, which is a supply ship, fleet oiler. And we've got USS England, very confusing name, but it is what it is. And this is the one without any guns. The Leahy class missile cruiser. The Leahy, I think, is yeah, they had a bit of a hiccup when they were built. They were meant as destroyers, but then they were reclassified as cruisers, and that you know, they're a bit odd, but they work rather well. So this one has a lot of SM2s, Bulk 1s with 90-mile range, pretty good. And we've got SM1s on this one with 25-mile range. Yeah, okay, so uses England, very good air defender. 80 SM2s with a very long range. Also 8 harpoons on that, and 8 ASROCs. So if we should get enemy submarines, we've got ASROC right here. So anti-submarine rockets. Basically fire a rocket-propelled torpedo that then the torpedo then drops to the surface with a parachute and then starts its underwater search pattern. And the torpedo is also active sonar homing, so that there's no escaping from those. Yeah, so we've got good ships around here, and of course, yeah, I'm surprised we don't have a Oliver has a parry, but I mean, Virginia and Lee class, pretty good. The Milders, well, Lieutenant's class is a bit strange. Very low missile capability, just one launcher, which needs a lot of time to launch missiles, but 2 guns. I mean, the age of naval artillery is kind of over at this point. But this thing also has ASROC, so that's a good thing. And since we've got 3 of them, the amount of time it takes to launch missiles should not be a problem. Right, Fast Eagle is formed up, and they're already back on cruise, I think. Streetcar, you are formed up, so you guys can go to cruise speed as well, and go to cruise altitude as well. Bear is about to make the turn, and then give us some information right here when the radar is on. Any second now. There we go. Look at that. Air contacts. And over here we've got, yeah, that is suspiciously looking like an enemy formation. I'm gonna assume that that's enemy fleet or flotilla coming our way. And we've already determined that that is hostile aircraft, and we already figured out that that is an Oslo class. Okay, fair enough. Coming in fast at 23 knots. Okay, so NATO carrier group. We need A6Es in the anti-ship heavy configuration. 5 of them. Also going to ask who that is. We cannot communicate with them, okay. Also Bear is going to ask what those are on the ground there. Does not respond. Refuses to comply. Does not respond. Okay, fair enough. Gonna have to send something over there to figure out what that is. Which is a bit cheaty because, again, we've already played this until my internet screwed up, so we actually know what that is. Ray gun, the coolest call sign so far. And Raygun 5, again, part of Raygun 1 group. And then now that we've figured that out, we can do anti-ship heavy, another group of that. Another 5, please, from the Black Panthers. Launch. Now Raygun 1, you're gonna move over here. You're gonna head to your most comfortable cruise altitude. And you're gonna go on loiter speed. Again, until you're formed up. Actually, you're gonna stay at 3,000 feet until you're all formed up. I'm gonna send one group around behind the group and then the other one attack. Basically do a two-pronged attack from two different sides so that their countermeasures can't work on the same missile group at the same time. Our missiles, which is Harpoon on that, very, very powerful plane, carrying 4 harpoons, 120 miles, so we're gonna draw a circle around that task force leader here, with 120 miles of radius. There we go. So Raygun.
Roger, turn 280.
You're gonna fly once, you're gonna fly around once, and then Raygun 6. The Raygun 6 group is gonna do the attack from the starboard side, from the southwest.
On station. Contact faded. Track 7.
Right, streetcar, I'm gonna have you drop your altitude down to 3,000 feet. We're gonna start the attack on that radar side over there. And Fast Eagle, you guys are gonna head over there and take on that enemy fight, those enemy fighters that are coming from northeast. Visual large. Crazy that they can see them, considering that they are underneath their own hull. No, they can't anymore. No, it's only radar echo. Okay, that's cool.
Roger, turn 135. Contact faded. Track 7.
And again, Raygun 10 is part of the Raygun 6 group. Raygun 6, 3,000 feet, loiter.
Roger, loiter.
Raygun 5, are you guys formed up? Nope. Where is Raygun 5? Still trailing behind quite substantially. Okay, fair enough. Streetcar. Still shedding altitude.
Roger, turn 318.
We're gonna VID those contacts over there. There we go.
Multiple
And they are the American landing ships that dropped our troops off. Excellent.
Roger, turn 088.
Right, Fast Eagle. Fast Eagle 2. I'm gonna assume both of those are hostile. Launch 2 aim 7Ms.
Engage track 70.
And Fast Eagle 3 do the same on the trailing contact.
Track 7017. Salvo fire. Fox 1.
And also you're gonna turn your air search on. Yep.
Missile launch. Missile launch.
And they're doing counterfire. Not falling for it. Hit one.
Bandits.
The other one evaded. Okay. Fast Eagle 4.
Roger, turn 108. New engaging track 7.
Engage track 7016. Salvo fire 2. right there.
Is toast.
Well done.
Returning to station.
Right, that's that. Return to the coastline to guard Bear. Not gonna VID those ground contacts there, or the surface contacts down there. And streetcar. Streetcar's being fired on by anti-air.
Roger. Turn 328.
Go up to 6,000 feet.
Altitude 60.
And turn your radars on. You've been made anyway.
Surface search on. Surface search. Surface search. Surface search on. Radar eye.
Let's see what we can find there, because right here we've got our landing forces, and that's going to be hostile troops opposing those landing forces. Yeah, right there in that industrial zone over there.
Ground contact detected.
You can see the muzzle flashes.
Multiple ground contacts detected.
Just some actual old-timey... actual anti-air artillery. Yeah, there we go. Right, streetcar 1-4, engage Tarek with guns.
7025. Salvo fire.
Streetcar 2
Contact detected.
is the right-hand side wingman. Yep.
25.
Engage Trek with guns.
7029. Salvo fire. New ground contact detected. Guns, guns, guns. Hit track 7025.
There's another. Engage Trek with guns.
702. Not guns, guns, guns. Engage track 703. Guns, guns, guns. Track 7013 is classified. Neutral merchant.
Oh, that's the smaller one. Okay.
Roger. Turn 19. Contact faded. Track 70.
Right, we've got some tanks here. Okay.
Track 70. Roger. Turn 221. Multiple hostile ground contacts detected.
Engage with bomb.
Track 703.
With bomb. And with bomb.
Engage track
While
703.
Streetcar 5 takes care of that anti-air also with bomb.
7034.
Right, ray gun. You guys are formed up. Yep, okay. Altitude 360,000.
36000. Multiple ground contacts detected.
Ray gun 6. You guys can actually stay on loiter.
Roger, cruise.
Because we need to wait for ray gun 1 group to make their way all the way across all the way around the hostile task force.
New ground
Oh,
contact
loads of
detected.
ground contacts over there, but I think those will be our allied forces. If they weren't, they would be shooting at the landing ships, I think. Yeah, they're doing the run-up. Forming, move to engagement position. Yep. Right, streetcar 5 is turning around. They're gonna drop a bomb on that last anti-air position here. The rest of them are gonna engage the tanks.
Multiple ground contacts detected.
Also here in the city, loads of anti-air positions here. I don't think we need to engage them though.
Bombs away.
Bomb is dropped.
Contact
That's
faded.
quite a long drop.
Track 7032. On station.
I know that anti-air is somewhere in there in that forest over there. TV camera guided missiles, man. Or guided bombs, rather.
Bombs away.
Yeah, don't want to be living there at the moment.
Contact faded. Hit track.
Spot on.
0, 3, 4.
And the tank platoon hiding in the forest as well.
Multiple hostile surface contacts detected.
They move. I did not know the tanks could move in this. That's awesome. Alright, Streetcar 5, you've got one more bomb. Drop it on the last contact that we have here.
7, 0, 3, 3.
Can your missiles be used against... No, only anti-aircraft. Okay, fair enough. So after you drop that bomb, I'm gonna RTB you, and let the rest continue on creating air superiority. There it is.
Hit track. 7, 0, 3, 2.
So, Streetcar 1, make your way over to that radar site. Streetcar 5, still engaging, very good. The ray gun groups are right next to each other at the moment.
0, 3, 3.
Radar 1,
Air. Contact
oh yeah, ray gun 6, you can absolutely climb to 36000.
contact detected.
Give you a bit of range when you're up there in less dense air. Right, Streetcar 1-5, turning around, preparing to engage.
New air. Contact detected. New air. Contact detected. New air. Contact
Oh, hello. Air group up there.
Contact faded. Track
Past Eagle, I'm gonna move you over
8. Roger.
here and then send you northeast. No, actually, I'm not gonna send you that way, that far over enemy territory.
Roger. Turn 3.
That's just silly. Not gonna do that. Gonna wait for them to come to us. Might spawn another, or launch another air superiority group. Bomb away, yep.
Contact faded.
And you are RGBing, yes.
0,
RTBing.
3, 3. Multiple air. Contacts detected. Hit track. 7,
Very nice.
0, 3, 3.
Streetcar 4, engage that radar.
Track 7, 0, 0, 1.
And then you too can RTB.
Contact faded. Track 7, 0, 5, 0. Roger. Cruise. Multiple air. Contacts detected. New air. Contact detected. Contact faded.
Bear has run out of waypoints.
Roger. Turn 3.
I'm just gonna give you some more. Patrol that area.
Bombs away.
Bomb dropped by Streetcar 1-4. And Streetcar 1-4 is returning to base. Lovely.
New ground contact detected.
And we've got some positions around it. Also, I love that
Multiple air.
this is a lake, and you can see that the lake is over the terrain, and that's not how water works. Oh, there it is, right there.
Track
It's a SAM site.
054 is classified. Hostile SAM site.
For some reason not launching SAMs at my bombers. I would. Especially if I've got a radar on the ground.
Hit track 7005.
Had a radar on the ground.
Track 7056 is classified. Hostile SAM site.
I guess that's supposed to give some difficulty for this mission, but I just don't do anything. There we go.
Detected.
Those will be our targets.
Engage
Drop
track
one.
70.
Drop another.
70.
Oh, we drop one as well.
Track 7061. New air contact detected.
Another group coming up there.
Contact faded. Track 7. Bombs away. Roger, RTV. Multiple ground.
Just streetcar 1 remains. Okay, we're gonna need another bomber group here. Fighter bomber group. A7 strike precision. 5 of them. Launch. Oh, anti-air fire here.
Hit track 7060. Multiple hostile ground contacts detected. New
And
contact
streetcar
detected.
1.
Engaging track 70.
There we go. It's another A gun.
Contact faded.
Yeah,
Track
bomb that and then you may RTB.
contact faded. Track
Streetcar 6 is gonna take over. And then we've got another location there. Let's mark that real quick. Boop. Yeah, streetcar 6, just go to 3000 altitude and just immediately go there.
Track 706. Roger. Turn 068.
No need for fancy maneuvers.
Contact faded. Track 70. Secure the surface search. Radar eye. Secure the surface search. Radar eye. Secure the surface search. Radar eye. Secure the surface search. Radar eye.
Very nice. And streetcar 10, same procedure as always. Streetcar 10 moves into the other group.
Surface contacts detected.
Also loiter
Roger, loiter.
until you're formed up.
New air contact detected.
And also we're gonna launch another F-14 wing. The Jolly Rogers, also 5 long air-to-air long range launch.
5.
Lots of flight ops today. Victory 1 flight, that's a cool call sign. Streetcar 6 launching. Streetcar 6-5, yep, they're on the runway. Just about to launch now.
New air contact detected.
I think I was on deployment with the Jolly Rogers wing, by the way.
70.
But I think they were, yeah, A and J, yeah. I think they were deployed to the
Air contact detected. New air.
they were deployed to the Eisenhower at that time in 2013.
Contact faded. Track 707.
I'm fairly certain I've seen that livery IRL, which is crazy somehow.
Contact faded. Track 7074.
Right, Victory 5. You're gonna move up here
Turn 06.
at your preferred cruise altitude.
Go to altitude 37000. Engage track 7063.
One last bombing run for Streetcar 1.
Multiple air contacts detected. Contact faded. Track 7075.
Streetcar 6 group. Still forming up.
Roger, loiter. New air contact detected. New air contact detected. Track 7014 is classified. Neutral merchant. New air contact detected.
Hmm. So we've got the entire group figured out basically.
New
And we know that
air
the
contact
wings
detected.
are Oslo classes, the Trondheim and the Bergen.
Track
And on the other ones we know that they're hostile. This one's a sovereignty class. It's the Ovoy. And it is flying the Soviet flag, so it's not a ship that the Soviets sold to the Norwegians. It's an actual Russian fleet vessel. And then these other two, we have no idea what they are yet.
7081.
Fair enough. As goes for these two.
Track
And that one.
7077. Bombs away. Roger, RTB.
Right, bomb away, very nice. Secure your surface search radar.
Surface search. Contact
Don't give away the position of the carrier group.
7063.
Although I think they know where we are. Trying to shoot the bomb. Crazy.
Hit track 70.
Oh, it was an anti-air tank. Hmm.
7063 is classified. Hostile vehicle.
Yeah, well, it was a hostile vehicle and now it's gone. Very nice. Are we formed up? One missing. There he is. Set cruise speed.
Cruise. New air contact detected.
Right, there's the air contacts coming in now.
Contact faded. Track 70.
Fast Eagle group.
Faded. Track 70. Roger.
Move in to us. Engage.
2, 3. New air contact detected.
They are at what altitude? All the way down at 6,000. Okay. Drop down to 6,000 and also afterburner. Move in fast.
New air contact detected. New air contact detected. Contact faded. Track
Now we're gonna hit them with the AIM 4054s first.
track 7018. Engaging track 7 Fox 3. New air contact detected. Contact faded. Track 7086. Roger, loiter. Roger, RTB. New air contact detected. Contact faded.
Both missed.
Track 7083. Engage track 7018. Salvo fire. Engaging track Fox 3.
Right, and then
Roger, RTB.
we're gonna use your aim 7s. If those miss, and they did,
Engaging track 7083. Salvo
the
fire.
Co 45.
Kill track.
It was a Co 45.
Roger, RTB. Fox 1.
Yeah, they're dropping chaff.
Missile launch, missile
Killed.
launch. Roger, RTB.
Missile launch, where? Missile inbound, streetcar. Oh, were they trying to fire a missile at us? I think they were. Well, I mean, now that the guide of the missile is shot down, shouldn't be a problem.
Track 708. Surface search on. Surface search. Surface search. Surface search on. Surface search on.
Yeah, you guys are all radar on. Nice.
Contact
They fly now. Yep.
7095.
That is a line that they actually put in the movie once. I remember that.
708.
Also, welcome in, Junk Rider. Funny, actually. I think last month or something like that, I did after I got my projector hung up in my living room, I was like, okay, what I really want to do now is I just want to watch a Star Wars binge, because I'm a massive Star Wars fan, and I was like, yep, that's a good way to celebrate the home cinema being up and operational again. Let's just watch all the movies from Star Wars Episode 1 through Episode 9,
Contact detected.
all of them just not in one sitting, but in 1 week, you know.
Contact faded.
And after Episode 6, I was like, yeah, you know what? Nah, I'm good. I really don't want to watch 7, 8, 9. I'm good, thank you.
New air. Contact detected.
Does not respond, does not respond.
Air. Contact detected.
Refuses to comply, okay. So these here are all possible hostile, and these ones are guaranteed hostile. Yeah, same. And like the memes about Episode 2 and 3, like Episode 3 is like memed the hell out of. But it's all in good fun. It's all like lovingly mocking it. Whereas the memes on 7, 8, 9 are hostile or unfriendly mocking. Right? It's a whole different energy about those memes. That was just dead and they killed it, man. Right, Victory Flight is formed up and happy.
Roger, cruise.
And Streetcar 1 group is landing.
Multiple
Yeah, they're already stowing them away. Very nice.
Contact
Well done,
faded.
Streetcar.
Track 7105. New
Now,
ground
thing is,
contact detected.
right, this group here,
Air. Contact
the Sovereignty obviously is dangerous. They've got long-range missiles against our ships. We don't really want them to get close. What do we have?
Contact faded.
Weapons.
Track 7110.
Anti-aircraft, anti-surface. That's not the one. P100. The Mosquito. 71 mile range. Anti-ship, yep.
Track 7107.
Anti-submarine mortar.
Multiple contact faded. Track 7107.
Oh, the P100 Mosquito is that yeah, okay, 71 mile radius. That's not too bad. But it's a lot more range than the Norwegian ships have. What was happening? What's happening? It's the rabbit people. Help!
Multiple ground contacts detected.
Hey Shirley, how are you doing? Wie geht's dir? Oh, you made your rate message in English just for me. That's so nice. That is so nice. That's so nice. Welcome in, Rabbit. Welcome in, Hasenbande. We are currently fighting the socialist Norwegians. They had a socialist revolution in 1991. And we are part of a German NATO carrier group with the destroyers Lütjens, Rommel and Mölders and the aircraft carrier Nimitz to do landing operation in socialist Norway, which is a sentence that nobody has ever said in the history of mankind. Welcome in, grab a snack, grab a bevy, and enjoy your stay. I hope you like it here. Also, streetcar group is already on location. Very nice. Well, we figured out that we've got some tanks on the ground there. Okay. So, streetcar 6-5, engage target with bomb. Streetcar 6-4, engage target with bomb. 6-3, same.
Track 7104. New air contact detected.
That's actually adorable that you changed your rate message for me. That's really adorable.
Contact faded. Track 7114.
Yeah, Junk Right Up. I absolutely agree, man. It looked good aesthetically, like it was a space western, which was really cool. But it wasn't really good TV. Like it's most of the episodes are basically like if you talk about it in video game terms, that's all fetch quests basically. So really, I couldn't enjoy it. Really, I couldn't. Ah, my friend Kitte is also there. Hey Kitte, how are you doing? I hope you guys are all well. So Charlene, what have you done? What happened on Repo there in the end? Did you all survive, or how many jump scares did you have? I don't even know. Is that a jump scary game? Not quite sure.
Bombs away.
Although that crawly thing, that looked pretty jump scary, I'm gonna be honest.
Bombs away.
There we go, bomb away, AGM-62, big old TV camera guided bomb. Which is, it's crazy if you think about it. Like, sea power is probably the most modern naval combat that we ever got from any kind of video game. Because there's no, like, guns or anything anymore. We're in the missile age, as is the name of the game. And still, that stuff that we're using here is so old. TV camera guided bombs, that is so old. Like, we don't have that stuff anymore. Right, enemy artillery was destroyed. Good work. Support the ongoing landing operations and do as much damage as you can. Absolutely. The ground forces are counting on you. Fair enough. We're gonna do that. Streetcar group. We've got a radar up here. So streetcar 6-5, engage with bomb. Streetcar 6-4, engage with bomb. Streetcar 6-2, engage with bomb on the radar. Radar truck hidden in the forest, which I don't think is a good call, because all the trees are going to interfere with your radar. But I think the terrain is procedurally generated, so you know, when you place something on the map, you don't really know whether or not that's going to be in a forest or not. And it doesn't really have an impact on the performance of your radar, I think. Repo was just dandy and funny. We had lots of fun, but we had plenty of times as well. Yeah, I mean, that's good. That's good fun as well. Also good content. Makes clips. Right, how's our ray gun group doing? Ray gun 1 is about to reach their first waypoint. And we can move that waypoint a bit further in, I think. And ray gun 6. 11 AM. Ray gun 1. 11:10. Eh? So that's good timing. Excellent timing. Yeah, so we've got a surface-to-air missile group here, which is also, for some reason, not attacking my attack planes. Not gonna argue about that. I'm fine with that, and I think we can. I mean, this air defense in the town up here we can probably leave alone. Right. They're about to drop bombs here.
On station.
Okay. They fucked up their attack run, I think. Seven 113. That's this one. I'm just gonna let you guys figure that out. How much fuel do you guys have? Plenty. Okay. Then in that case, maximum speed,
Roger, Buster.
which is gonna shave about 5 minutes of our arrival time. Excellent. Okay. So at 11:05 we're gonna assault the enemy task force, enemy surface action group.
7-1-1.
Great.
Bombs away. Roger, RTB. Bombs away. Roger, RTB.
There we go. Lest I forget. There we go. Bombs dropped, and they're being guided towards the target.
Roger, RTB. Hit track. 7-1-1-3.
That one was a miss. Also, I feel like this is a bit buggy in the mission. They should probably attack my planes. It's a bit weird.
Track 7-1-1-7.
Werner Herzog, man, that is, yeah. I recently saw him in a YouTube short where they you know, the modern trend of just showing clips of good TV series in YouTube shorts, and it was of Parks and Recreation, comedy series about rural government in the US. Probably seen it. And Werner Herzog was a realtor in that show, and I just didn't remember that, or rather I watched the show so long ago when I was too young to realize who that was.
9 new ground.
And absolutely amazing role. He completely knocked it out of the park. Absolutely amazing. And he just apparently he likes doing small little cameos every now and then. He was on screen maybe, I don't know, 3 minutes, trying to sell them a haunted house, and just Werner Herzog randomly appearing in Parks and Recreation. Absolutely crazy. And also that his character in Mandalorian was awesome. Like the Empire improves every system it touches. You know, that is actually good writing. And then you've got the sequels where the Empire is just, you know, destroying planets randomly because they're evil. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Contact detected.
Again, in Mandalorian, at least the Empire had a point, you know? What do we have here on the ground? Streetcar 10. Drop down to 50. Well, let's do 1,000 feet. Max speed. Your radar's on. Let's check out what that is. Streetcar 6, radar off. Streetcar 9, radar off. Ooh, Streetcar 9 is hit. Okay, that's anti-air. Yep.
Roger. Turn 330. Roger. Turn 260. Track 71. Roger. Go to altitude 3600.
Okay, we've got an anti-air position over here.
Roger. Turn 239. Roger. RTB.
I think I need another bomber group. Nimitz, can you launch me a group out of 6 A7Es from the Sidewinder, strike precision, 5 planes, launch. Are they currently taking in planes? Okay, that's gonna take a while. Ah, very sad. But that leaves us time to coordinate our attack on the enemy surface action group. So I'm gonna leave the Oslo classes alone because they are very, very low range. Yeah, actually that's what I was talking about before that when the raid happened. These guys have the AGM 119 Penguin Mark II, which has a range of 19 miles, which is puny. So they are absolutely not dangerous to my ships. They have to get up to 19, not 19? 17? 19. They have to get up to 19 miles to my carrier strike group before they can actually do anything. And by that time, I'm in range with my Mulders, Rommels, and Lütjens, and they can just fire a harpoon at them. So we're not worried about that. Are you RTBing? Yes. Okay. Secure radar then. And Streetcar 6, you've got one more bomb. Okay. Let's see if that hits. It did not. What about that one? For some reason the bombs aren't hitting anymore. Okay, so we need to attack from the northwest.
Roger. Turn 261.
Try that again.
Engage track 701.
Winder is already launching. Very good. Winder, go into that group. Winder 1 group. We are going to attack this anti-air position over there.
06. Roger. Go to altitude 3000.
Right. And I think once we've got this SAG up here destroyed, we figure out that the lead ship is also a Sovereign class, and the other one is Korestak 2, Admiral Isakov. Right, and they've got. There we go. They've got the Metal U, 27 miles range. $27-mile range, seriously? 30-mile range? Why are they also under range? Fair enough. Okay. Anti-submarine mortar, yep. That's a torpedo. Okay, so they're not that dangerous to us. We outrange them quite substantially. Right, so I want to send Raygun 6 group. Are gonna shoot 2 missiles each at the Sovereign class. and the other one is gonna, the other group is gonna send 2 missiles each on the Sovereignty and the Cresta, and then they usually don't continue to go for the target that you set them on. They sometimes switch to a more attractive target. So if I can get the 3 lead ships out of the way here with just a mix of missiles and leave the Oslo classes alive, then that leaves our SAG or our carrier strike group quite safe for a while. Then we're just gonna engage them with the 3 Rommel destroyers, Lutyens destroyers.
Multiple ground contacts detected. New ground contact detected.
Dr. Hugo, but I might have already seen them.
Contacts detected. Multiple ground contacts
Like
detected.
everybody in Germany knows Werner Herzog because of that incredible rant that him and Klaus Kinski had on the set of Fitzcarraldo. Like that scene is just, or it wasn't even a scene, that was just something that happened on set. But that is so peak. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. Like it's incredible. Right, Streetcar 6, don't disappoint me here.
Bombs away. Roger, RTB. Secure the surface search. Radar contact faded. Track 7.
Oh, is it because they're firing your bombs into this hillside? Probably. Where is that raid? It's right there. It was like 20 meters, damn it. Okay, we're attacking it from the west next. With Winder group. Speaking of Winder, you're all in the air. Yes, you are. Very good. But you're not formed up yet. So, Leute.
Roger, loiter.
Right, Raygun 6 is right over here. You might... No, not just yet. Raygun 6 and Raygun 1, you will arrive at
Track
11:05.
735 is classified. Hostile vehicle.
Yeah, we know this. We know this. Oh, tank's moving, okay. An MBT and another MBT moving towards our invasion force.
Track 712.
Not cool.
Track 7024 is classified.
What about Bear? How much fuel do you have? Oh, fuel for days. Lovely.
Roger, turn 0.
3 of them formed up, just missing 2 more. Winder 4 is... Can't even see the group yet. Yeah, no ground attack mode on that. You can annoy them a little bit.
Engage track 7120. Salvo fire.
Maybe don't fly towards the anti-air positions. That's a suggestion.
7137 is classified. Hostile vehicle. Track 7027 is classified. Hostile vehicle.
Yeah, okay, so in the town here we've got anti-air positions, but they don't seem that important to me. They're just guns, really. They were SAM sites, I would have already bombed them, but with these guns they have so low range. Don't really think they threaten my air superiority here.
Hit track 7120.
He actually took it down.
Engaging track 7122.
With 20mm guns, not bad. Well, in that case, keep going. Well done.
Roger, RTB.
They do have less armor on top. There is that. Right, you guys can turn your radars on.
Surface search on. Surface search on.
We all formed up? Yes, we are. Full speed.
Roger, cruise.
Right, ray gun are almost in position. We're gonna spend a lot of taxpayer money liberally. Very, very liberally in a few seconds. Right, you guys drop down to 3,000 feet. Same goes for you.
Roger, go to altitude 3000.
So that just looks awesome. The fighter planes going just in a nice V formation, shedding heat, shedding altitude looks awesome all the time. .1105. Ray gun 6 is in position, okay. Just shedding altitude at the moment. Right, Winder, where are you guys? Right here.
Roger, turn 066.
Winder 1-5, engage with bomb. Winder 1-4, engage with bomb. Winder 1-3. Gonna split the formation into two parts here. Engage with bomb. Winder 1-2, engage with bomb.
Track 7054.
Right, cruise speed.
Roger, cruise.
Ray gun 6, cruise speed.
Roger, cruise.
Ray gun 1 group is at altitude and at the waypoint. Ray gun 6 still needs a few moments more, but I think that's not really a problem. Change course to northeast to engage the enemy surface action group. Ray gun 1 flight does the same.
134.
Ray gun 1 group, engage track 7011 with Bulldog, Salvo 2.
Engaging track 7011. Salvo fire.
Why are you guys not doing it? Bombing level attack, okay.
Whip it away. Contact faded.
Engage track 7009 with Bulldog Salvo 2.
Whip it away. Roger, RTB.
And then maybe don't fly over the enemy task force.
4.
Ray gun 6. Engage track 7011 with Bulldog Salvo 2.
Away.
Engage track 7008 with Bulldog Salvo 2.
Away. Contact faded. Track
Return to base.
138.
Right, so we've got 20? Yeah, 20 harpoon missiles from each group, so 40 harpoon missiles in total, flying towards the enemy task force. That should completely overwhelm their air defense umbrella. I don't see them defending against this. Look at the amount of taxpayer money flying over there. Oh, gorgeous. Now, I think a harpoon missile costs 700,000 bucks each. So that times 40. 28 million US dollars flying there. Ah. Winders bombing, very nice. They are also not cheap, I think. Yep. Please don't hit the hill again. Oh, are you bombing the wrong one? The one that was already destroyed? I think we are, damn it. That was... oh no, there we go, SA4. That was a miss. That was a hit. Maybe attack it from the south side. Winder 1-5 still has a bomb. Winder 1-2 is trying for another attack run. Same as Winder 1-3. Winder 1-3 drop bomb, okay. There it is. Right over there. There we go. Winder 1-2 is performing another attack. Oh, what do we have here? That's fighter planes. Do I have... I do have another air group. Victory group. Get over here. Afterburner on. Not responding. Not responding. Oh! French F-1Cs. Okay. See, I would have shot them down, gonna be honest. Another SA, another SAM site taken care of. And then Winder 1-5, try again on that SAM site. I guess we're not the only ones in this operation. We've got some French planes here as well. That's cool. Oh, you guys... yeah, okay. Because they're out of ammo, the ray gun formation was completely dismantled. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So only one of them realized that it's probably not smart to fly over the enemy formation.
Roger, turn 192.
So you guys, return to formation, please.
Roger, turn 2. Roger, Roger, turn 2, 5, 8.
Oh, it's the other group. Okay. Ray gun, ray gun, ray gun, ray gun.
Roger, turn 195.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not do that. Ray gun 6.
Roger, turn 10.
Yeah, you stay in formation as well. Very nice. Okay. Also, Beautiful weather.
Bombs away. Roger, RTB.
Final bomb attack on that damn site right here. If that's not hitting, I'm attacking it with guns. Hopefully they can take out a radar truck with the 20mm guns. That's also gonna go into the hill, isn't it?
Hit track.
No, it's not.
1, 2.
Yep, very good. Winder group. You're already RGBing. Is your radar on? Turn it off.
Secure the surface search.
Winder, radar off.
Surface search. Secure the surface search. Secure the surface search.
Winder group is on Amcon again.
Turn.
You can probably go to a casual,
Altitude 360.
comfortable
Turn 27.
cruise altitude. And whilst we're here,
Track 70.
I just noticed, whilst we're here, got nothing more to do for you guys. Might as well attack those anti-air guns over there. Right, victory group. You guys are over here, very nice. Just make sure that all of them are friendly. I mean, they gotta be, but still. They are at 1,500 feet. Okay, drop down to 1,000 feet.
Altitude 100.
I keep pressing that button, man. I always get a jump scare. Like on the side of my keyboard, I've got a button for alt tabbing. And whenever I move my glass, I hit that button, and then the screen goes black because I'm alt tabbing out, and then I freak out because I think the game crashed. Nothing like that. It's just me pressing a button that I shouldn't press. But also, we've still got those two in this one up here. Still refusing to comply. And these ones also do not respond. I mean, especially coming out of the fjords here, that could be Norwegian ships. Could also be Norwegian fishermen, who knows? Who knows? And we've got currently air operations going on here on the carrier strike group on the Nimitz. Streetcar 8, Streetcar 9 and Streetcar 6 are attempting to land. And our missiles are still beaming towards the task force.
Bombs away. Roger, RTB.
Right. And that's just unfair at this point. We're dropping these bombs so far away that the anti-air guns can't even hit us.
Ground contact.
Guided bombs, man. Guided bombs are amazing. And also the reason why anti-air guns just don't exist anymore.
Track 7140.
I always find it kind of funny when people talk about, you know, warships and, you know, what we are spending money on when we are increasing the size of our fleet and whatnot. And they always just keep going on about the guns, like the puny 76mm cannon on the front and all that, because civilians have absolutely no idea that those guns they are not used for anything really anymore. Like, these are more of a, we just have them because we have them at this point. We have them in case we run out of surface-to-air missiles. And then you can theoretically, if an enemy fighter comes close to you, you could theoretically fire an airburst and put a bit of shrapnel cloud in front of him, and then he flies through that and just fucks his own engines up. I think theoretically that can happen, but usually, like, you don't use them any. Oh, we're gonna hit them. Oh, it went through. Okay, fair enough. I thought we were gonna kill some civilians there. Lucky. Also, they hit one of my planes. Bastards. Socialist pig. There we go. Another one and another one. Yeah, don't park that in the middle of the road. That's just rude. Okay, so we've cleared out that one as well. Winder 1, you are the last one Yeah, okay, so Winder, you guys just form up, keep everything nice and tiny, nice and tight together. Tidy, that's the word I was looking for, whilst you're traveling back to the carrier strike group. Yeah, they're all F1Cs. Okay, very cool. Hello, Frenchies. Victory group, you can cruise, and you can probably climb back up to 37,000 feet. And resume your air protection.
Track 7007 is classified. Hostile warship.
Aha! Aha! 7007 is hostile. Okay, victory, actually.
Roger, turn 05. Roger, go to altitude. Air search on. 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 Radar eye.
Victory group, I'm gonna use you as scouts for a second.
5, 6.
Also, you have aim 54 Phoenix missiles. They can be used as anti-surface missiles. So we could theoretically send 5 Phoenix missiles over to this ship over there. Theoretically, we could do that. We could also use Mulders. Well within harpoon range here at this point. Speaking of harpoon, yeah, our harpoons are still steaming towards them. Okay, victory, hold off on that.
Roger, turn 140. Roger, loiter.
I'm gonna need my attention here at the moment. We're gonna watch that, of course. Right, these missiles have separated into 2 clear groups. One going for the forwardmost, one going for the second in line. These ones have also separated, but it looks like they're not doing a target swap just yet. So this sovereign enemy class right here, this one, she's gonna get, yeah, 20 harpoon missiles. This one's gonna get 10, and this one's gonna also get 10. But I think this one is probably not gonna survive that. Probably not. We should see counter fire going off any second now. Let me move the map out of the way. Also, I noticed that the Soviet anti-air missiles, the Soviet countermeasures, basically, they are very bad at shooting down harpoon missiles. Like harpoons with their attack pattern. There we go. Counterfire starting. Harpoon missiles with their sea skimming and then pop-up attack. It's just the Russians have incredible difficulty shooting that down. Like all of their counterfire missiles, they usually go over the top. Yeah, miss. Another miss. Another miss. Like another miss. They usually hit, sometimes they hit with their guns, but not with the, oh, that missile was going for chaff. And then they shot it down. Oh, the sovereign enemy, that one, they took down all the missiles coming for it. Very impressive. Right, but the second group's coming through. Yeah, because all of their counterfire was going more towards the group coming in from the southwest, and these ones came in completely unchecked. Also not falling for chaff. And here we go. Yep, I don't want to be on that at the moment. Some of them got confused here. Right, Kresta is hit. The Admiral Isakov, the Vesboya... Oh god, I can't pronounce that. Vesboyajneni? Just gonna call it that. She's also hit, and the Urvoy? I can't pronounce Russian names, man. Okay, so that should be... Yeah, okay, Cresta is going down, they abandoned ship. The one whose name I can't pronounce, she's also going down. Yep, they're all gone. That was really, really quick. Okay, so only the Oslo classes, the Trondheim and the Bergen remain, as well as this one right here, whatever that is. We're gonna find out with the victory group.
Roger, Buster.
Can you guys see skim? You can go down to 100 feet. Yeah, okay, let's do that. I just need you to figure out what that secondary ship is, and then I'm gonna turn you away. Hopefully we can manage to keep you all alive. Also give you the map back. And then Mölders, Rommel and Lütjens are gonna take care of the rest. What about England? Who is this England? She's got harpoon. She could do that. Yeah, let's use England for these two up here, and then the German destroyers for the Norwegian ships up northwest. Oh, the M7s can also be used for anti-surface. I mean, would be rude not to, wouldn't it? Visual medium. Sleipner. What is that? I mean, it's the horse of Odin, I know this, but what kind of ship is it? It's like a little corvette. It is a corvette. The Turner 3 anti-submarine mortar. Mark 40Z torpedo. Mark 33 gun. Mark 40mm gun. Okay, that's a designated sub-hunter with no missiles at all. Oh, that almost makes me feel bad.
Engage track 7-0. Engaging track 7-0-0-6. Whip it away.
Shaft going up. Missiles almost not falling for that, just one.
Whip it away. Roger, turn 196.
Oh, they're all falling for chaff. Some of them.
Multiple air contacts detected. Roger, gate. Roger, turn 183. Roger,
Up down to
go
100 feet.
altitude 100.
Victory 1-4, what are you doing?
Turn 258. Ceasefire track. Roger, gate. Roger, go to altitude 100. Returning to formation.
Don't play the hero here, man. And pop up.
Roger, go to altitude 370.
Yeah, don't let them hit you. Right, Sleipnir is already down. The Eger and the Sleipnir is still firing and also still afloat. That problem. I mean, 2 of them went into the chaff, and only 3 of the AIM-7s hit. Sparrows. Sidewinder Phoenix. Okay, I should probably call them by their name and not by their technical designation. But 2 of the Sparrows went into the chaff cloud. Yeah, now they stopped firing. Out of range probably. And this one, I mean, she could survive that. Let's give him a reason to abandon ship.
On station.
Single shot on the Sleipner. Right, England, engage track 7001 with Bulldog, single fire, fire.
Bulldog away. Track 7007.
And again, harpoon doing its job, dropping straight down to the surface, sea skimming,
On station.
going towards the enemy. Do I want to detach my destroyer group? Yes. Rommel. Create formation. Can I not move that up? Apparently not. Lutyens and Mulders join this formation. And we're gonna rename that formation to be Zerstörergeschwader, Destroyer Squadron. Your ships are in relative positions, and Mulders and Lutyens trail behind Destroyer Rommel.
Turn
Off you go,
course. 3, 2,
towards the enemy,
course.
and
3,
full speed.
1. Ahead full. Maneuvering eye.
And also one of you guys will turn on the radar, which is gonna be Mulders.
Surface search on. Radar eye.
Which is also, it's also super funny. If you tell like Gen Z Germans or millennial Germans, especially academics, that we up until 2003 had a destroyer named Rommel, they just can't put their brain around that. They just don't understand that. Yeah, Raygun 6 is nearly home. You can probably... Where's Raygun 1? Ah, okay, very good.
Roger. Turn 1.
You can max speed at home, and Raygun 6 group, you can return to base.
Roger. RTB.
Right, what's our harpoon range? Harpoon range is 65 miles. So again, we're gonna draw a circle around one of the
7, 1.
aft ships
Contact faded. Track
at 65 miles.
0.
Now, if I was on that Norwegian ship, on one of the Norwegian ships, I would just surrender at this point. I would be like, yep, okay, we gave it our best. We're now going towards an enemy carrier strike group. And we have basically no weapons against them. We have a few, but they're... We know that they know where we are. And they have more weapons than us, and they outrange us. They're basically on a suicide run right at the moment. I would probably raise the white flag at this point. And Sleipnir is sunk. Alright, that missile is still on the way. It's gonna hit the wreckage. If the wreckage is still afloat by the time the missile gets there. Which it might well be.
Multiple air. Contacts detected.
Designate track 7162, where... Also Victory Group. I'm gonna use you as a scout again, figure out what that is. Max speed.
Roger. Buster.
Yeah, the missile's gonna go into Sleipnir. No pop-up though. That just went through. Okay, fair enough. Which is, by the way, that is a modern tactic. If you... Like, that was one of the things that happened all the time when I was still in the Navy. And we had visitor groups. Especially when we had schools or something visit. One of the things would always be, why do you only have one gun? And the other one would always be, why do you, what's the armor of the ship? And you would always have to tell them, we don't have armor. Modern ships are not armored. And then especially school children would just be like, why? That's stupid. You need to have armor. When the enemy shoots you with their guns, you need to have armor. And, well, the answer to that is obviously, first of all, there's no guns anymore. We don't fire guns. We fire missiles, because that goes over the horizon. Guns down. And we use missiles, and the idea is with ships being paper thin is that the missile might go in from one side into the ship, go through the entire ship and go out the other side without the missile even realizing that it hit something. I don't know if that really works, but that's the idea behind it. So no, we're not armored anymore. Modern ships are very, very... I think 6mm is the armor. Or maybe even less. And the most armored ship, the ship with the thickest hull in the German Navy, fun fact at that point, is the German sailing training vessel, the Gorch Fock. The Gorch Fock, I think, has 2mm thicker hull plating than all the other ships, because it needs to, because of, you know, it's a sailing vessel, it goes into storms and whatnot. For some reason it has thicker hull. Right, Winder Group, return to base. I think this operation is pretty much concluded. We're taking in all the fighters now. Raygun 1 group. For some reason Raygun 4 is still struggling to keep up. Ah yeah, because we're going max speed, yeah. Cruise speed. Raygun 1 group. There you are. Return to base. Raygun 6 still has not arrived at the Nimitz, but they're about to. Yeah, they're already starting their holding pattern here. England is doing crazy stuff. Oh, Nimitz. Yeah, we've arrived at our last position. Okay. 2/3. Keep heading northeast. But you're currently performing air ops, so you're not gonna change your course at that moment. That's fine. Keep going southwest then. That's fine by me as well. Neutral merchant. Ah, yes. It's a trawler, a Danish trawler. Okay, fair enough. Victory group. You may head back to your cruise altitude and head back to cruise speed. But you're nearly out of fuel, so I'm gonna relieve you with another fighter group. We need some Jolly Rogers air-to-air long range, 5 planes launch. Oh, and the other question always is, why don't we have an aircraft carrier? They always want to know that. When you've got visitor groups, it's always like, why don't you have an aircraft carrier? And the best thing is, like, obviously asking a soldier why your ministry does not feel it necessary to obtain a certain amount, a certain asset, is pointless, because what the hell do I know? What do I know? But if you think about an aircraft carrier, like a Nimitz class aircraft carrier with the amount of crew, there is, if you put the seafaring, the ship-borne crew and the air crew together, there's more people serving on a single aircraft carrier in the American Navy than there is serving on all German ships combined. So even if we build one, who the hell's gonna man that? It's not happening. So we could always, obviously we could build a smaller one, but what's the point? Our Our naval pilots, they don't have jets anymore. We only have helicopter pilots. So that would be a huge undertaking to get that back on the road. Yeah, it's just a dumb question. I mean, there are no dumb questions and all that, blah blah blah, but still. We don't have a aircraft carrier friendly doctrine, I think is the way to call it. Right, destroyer group still steaming towards the enemy. They have made very little progress here. Ships are slow. That is something that you need to absolutely remember when it comes to operations like this. Also, why are they not sailing away? They're just going in circles here. Okay, fair enough. Nice, a lot of ground kills here. Look at that. The time map is in black crosses, as well as these two over here. They've already made contact in the ground, and they are already in the process of being turned into a reef, which is very, very good for local fishing and the local sea life population. Right, I think we can probably get Mölders a little closer here. Lutyens. Mölders is fine. And I think it's time for a bit of time acceleration, which I haven't done yet so far in the entire mission. I'm very proud of myself. When I play by myself, I time skip way too much, and then I oversee threats, and then I get destroyed.
Roger, turn 169.
Right, victory 6, move up here.
Turn 073.
Victory 1, how much fuel do you have left? Yeah, you're fine. But you can turn off your radar.
Secure the air. Secure the air. Secure the air. Secure the air search. Radar up. Secure the air search.
Go back to MCON. Bear is still fine. Man, when have I last played a mission where I didn't need to relieve my scout plane? That is awesome. Fuel for days on this one. Ah, damn it. Move the entire group, not just the camera. There we go. Lots of traffic going on now. Nimitz is gonna have the aircrew on the Nimitz is gonna have a busy day now. Raygun 6 group is back, as well as... Oh no, that's just Raygun 6. And Winder is also there. Lots of planes to take back in.
On station. Contact faded. Track 7012.
A6E, specifically designed attack aircraft with excellent short takeoff and landing capability. It was designed to provide an all-weather attack capability to replace the old piston-engined A1 Sky Raider. I don't think they are in the game. And they can have a lot of weapons on there. CBU is a bomb. AGM-123 is an anti-surface missile, laser guided, 13 miles. Anti-radiation homing. Okay, so that goes for ESM signatures. Strike missile, 25 miles range. Yeah. I did it again. I keep hitting this button. Right, victory 6. You guys are in position.
Turn 138. Roger, cruise.
Yeah, keep maintaining an air shield here. Victory 1.
Roger, turn 2.
Head over there.
1.
Might already shed some altitude, go down to 6,000.
0.
You guys are relieved by victory 6. Yeah, casually breaking the sound barrier as they go, just to shed some altitude.
Roger, cruise.
And there we go. You guys may also return to base.
Roger, RTB.
Yeah, flight operations are stressful, man. I have nothing but respect for aircraft carrier personnel, man. That is an absolute coordination nightmare. There's, you know, you don't only have the deck, obviously. You've got the nautical department making sure everything's all right as well. The engine department downstairs, down below, I should rather say. You've got air personnel, air ground personnel. Like everything needs to be. Everything just needs to click into a perfectly coordinated workflow. That is absolutely impressive how they do this. And I mean, I've seen it IRL, like them sending up fighters, getting fighters down, like they landing them like clockwork, like Heathrow, you know, but with fighter planes on the water, while also maintaining operational awareness and all that. It's just absolutely crazy, in a good way. Nothing but respect again. It's not even exaggerated the way it's depicted in this game, like them, you know, while one plane is still on the elevator being prepped to go down, the next plane is already landing. Like it is like that. They actually do manage to time it perfectly like that. Amazing. And this one's on the runway, going for the elevator. Next one already coming in. Right, destroyer squadron still moving towards the enemy. Let's increase time acceleration a little bit here.
Contact faded. Track 7003.
Victory 1 group joins the queue. Raygun 1 group joins the queue as well. Yep, they've got their work cut out for them. But at least it's 11:52, so lunchtime is already over. Right, the Socialist Norwegian group is nearly in harpoon range. And that's Nimitz Group done with flight operations. Well done.
4. Hell my.
Resume your old course. Yeah, my unit roster here has shrunk down quite a little bit. Now we're down to the NATO carrier group, Bear, the Destroyer Squadron, and Victory 6. That list was a lot longer just a few minutes ago. Right, we are in range. Therefore, Destroyer Squadron, add formation. You will have absolute positions. And you will turn towards the southwest.
Turn to course. 2, 4, 1. Hell my.
And we're also, once we're on position, once we're on course, we are going to slow down a little bit. I can remember telling you to absolute positions, but okay. Fair enough. Right. We're gonna put Murder's a bit far astern, just so we don't shoot each other with our harpoon missiles. And then also we're gonna slow down to a head 1/3.
1/3. Maneuvering
We're
aye.
all gonna turn on our radars.
Air surface search on. Air surface search on. Radar aye.
At that point, last option for the Norwegians to surrender. I would call them on the radio and tell them, hey guys, listen up. It's, you know, this is obviously not going your way. Are you sure you don't want to surrender? Okay, apparently they don't. Therefore, Lutyens, engage track 7006, engage track with Bulldog, Salvo 2.
Engage track 7005.
Murders,
Salvo fire.
engage track 7010 with Bulldog, Salvo 2.
Engage track 7.
Rommel, engage track 7005 with Bulldog, Salvo 1. Engage track 7010 with Bulldog, Salvo 1.
Engage track 70.
So essentially,
0.
Lutyens and Mulders are shooting 2 harpoons at every target. They're shooting
Bulldog away. Track
2 harpoons at one target,
0.
while Rommel is shooting 1 harpoon on each target. Be warming that missile on the rail there.
Track
Bulldog away. There we go.
0. 1. 0.
And aiming at launcher, and there we go. Missile out. So we've got 3 harpoons going for each of the Oslo class frigates. I doubt they will be able to fend that off, because the Oslo class is very, it's not the most impressive vessel. Like if you look at any European vessel, they dwarf in combat capability compared to the Russians or the American vessels. And looking at the American ships makes you really sad as a European, because you figure out that, oh my god, we could have this. And we don't. Not firing on the missiles yet. Also not counter-firing with their... I mean, they do have SM-1s, I think? Yeah, they do have Sea Sparrows. They could use the Sea Sparrows to fire on our incoming missiles. But they would have to turn to bring their launcher to bear. And then they're just not doing that. Maybe they struggle to pick up the missile with their radar? I could imagine that. Not firing with their guns either, so maybe they just don't see. Now they've spotted them, now they're turning. Yeah, another start firing. Okay, yeah, okay. So basically the fact that the missile is sea-skimming kept it off their radar for quite a while. That one's in pop-up attack. And completely lost the plot here, okay. This one is in pop-up and going down, nice. Yeah, that one, no idea what happened to this one. These are all gonna hit. Poof. Poof. On the other one, these ones are also doing their pop-up attack and also on the descent already. Bam. Bam. Oslo is sunk. Bergen is sunk. Sorry, they're already abandoned ship. And the Trondheim, I'm sure, will follow soon after.
Turn to course. 3,
Can send the
1,
destroyer squadron up here at full speed
full.
to pick up survivors. There we go. Success. Congratulations on your successful carrying out of the mission. The destruction of enemy air defense and artillery positions with highest precision and professionality when being glazed again. Your courage and determination have, yeah, okay, that is like a ChatGPT, right? A speech of an admiral thing. Yeah, we've secured air superiority and secured the beachhead, basically what the mission said at the beginning. May this success be another step on our way to final victory. Yeah. So we got a lot of survivors to pick up here in the ocean. And we lost 2 A7s and 1 F14. That's it. The rest completely survived undamaged, while the enemy positions and enemy ships were completely annihilated. Okay, so that was number 3 of the North Sea conflict campaign. Up next would be the trade war mission and then Baltic Shield. And Baltic Shield, by the way, just came out last week or something, and it's probably the best one out of that scenario, so I'm really looking forward to play that again. Up next would be the trade war, where we are taking care of enemy merchant shipping in the Kattegat, I think. Yeah, but we're not gonna do that today. It is already kind of late. I want to thank you guys for watching. That was good fun, and I will catch you guys later. So first of all, we are gonna... Yeah. I'm rambling. Okay. Catch you guys later. Bye-bye. So...